Well, damn, son. Welcome to Raw, post-show, sponsored by Dubby. That's a Dubby. Right? And like, my favorite over there, LA Knight, he says, you're a dummy. Yeah. Well, don't be a dummy. Yeah. Be a Dubby. And I'm joined by my 3 friends over here. Damn, son. Why don't you guys introduce yourself?
You're my pal, too. You're my pal, too. Yeah. Are we on me?
Go right ahead. Introduce yourself.
Sorry, I was getting my headset on. I'm Superwind, sitting by the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
I'm Rufus. I'm the chief of staff here at Roblox. It's great to be here.
And I'm just Sophie. I'm just here to help with the podcast.
So we just hiring anyone off the streets? I'm kidding. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the, I guess we call it the post-show of Monday Night Raw. We just had our big season premiere. It was without a doubt a fantastic show full of events. I mean, you want to talk about heat. Leading into SummerSlam, the women's division is imploding. That's a good thing, I suppose, if you view it from a viewer standpoint. A whole lot is going on.
Speaking of heat, let's talk about the match between Asuka and Rhea Ripley. That match had a lot of heat behind it.
I'll tell you what, son. Damn, that was an amazing match out there. That Asuka really showed what she was made of. But, you know, at the end of the day, it came to Rhea Ripley. Go ahead.
I was going to say, like, you're going to expect some heat when it's a match for the number 1 contendership. We have Rhea Ripley as our number 1 contendership for the Women's World title.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's what happened after the match that definitely got people talking. I mean, it's a big deal. Rhea Ripley's going to SummerSlam and to compete for the Women's Championship against Becky Lynch. And, well, what happened afterwards was what Charlotte did, and that got everyone thrown off, I suppose. It came out of nowhere.
Well, damn, son, you know what they say? You want something, go take it, yeah. So, we've got Charlotte coming out here. What? She comes out here, she beats up Asuka. She's trying to make a statement. Well, damn, son, she made a statement. The only question is now.
Get something though. What is there to get out of Asuka? Like, Asuka's just lost the number 1 contendership. To me, it just seems like she was taking out anger. Whether it was like missing the Money in the Bank match, something else. She did make a statement, but was it the right person to make a statement on rather than Rhea Ripley, number 1 contender, or even the champion?
Well, damn, son, but the story's just unfolded. We're gonna have to find out.
It's definitely quite the predicament, but we have a match at SummerSlam for the Women's Championship between Becky Lynch and, well, Mommy, Rhea Ripley. So what else do you guys want to talk about?
Well, we could talk about that Oba Femi guy out there, man.
You were reading my mind.
What a big hunk of meat. What a big beast.
Oh, shoot, you tell me. But LA Knight managed to get that big W, but if it wasn't for LA Knight winning, I think we wouldn't have seen the new side of Oba Femi.
Yeah, I think that loss, you know, it did something to his self-confidence. Yeah, I think he went to the back, did some reflection, went to go talk to his new friend, Drew McIntyre, and I think he's made some changes in his life. And you know what? I think this new alliance he has with Drew McIntyre, it's good for him. You know, it's going to get him booked, it's going to get him to showcase himself, and most importantly, he's going to be able to get some revenge on Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
For those that don't know, Cody Rhodes attempted to help out his ally, Randy Orton, after that sickening showcase by Drew McIntyre. I mean, Austin, you know, you've had quite a few losses in your career, but it seems like you only benefited from those losses. Oba Femi definitely benefited that loss against LA Knight, but LA Knight got that ticket to SummerSlam. So if you're Oba Femi in this situation and you have aligned yourself with Drew McIntyre, what can we expect?
Well, damn, son, you know what they say. Sometimes a loss is a blessing in disguise, and you know, he's not going for that United States Championship, but he damn sure has something going for him. The mentorship with Drew McIntyre should really teach him something, yeah. You know, we've got Drew McIntyre, he's a great mentor, former WWE champion, but we got to figure out what is this dangerous alliance between these two guys going on. And you know, damn, son, I'm really looking forward to see what they do together, but let's talk about LA Knight. He's got the roadblock ahead of him. He's got a hell of a obstacle. He's got to go into that United States Championship gauntlet match over at SummerSlam. We'll see who wins that. As more qualifiers come through, you'll see it on Friday Night SmackDown.
We got 3 more spots remaining for that gauntlet match. So, Sophie, what do you think?
What do I think about who's winning it? That is honestly an amazing question.
Right?
Do you know what? I'm gonna make a bold statement right here. Okay, I don't care who the other 3 men is. LA Knight is taking the belt because do you know how hard it is to defeat a guy like Oba Femi? Do you know how hard that is? Right? That is who you have to beat to get into the match. I don't care who else is in it. You can put Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, anyone else in the qualifier, in the gauntlet. Sorry, I don't care. I'm choosing LA Knight. I think that is going to be our US champion coming out of SummerSlam.
Now people like to see
definitely
it.
got some damn momentum.
I see that watch over there. I see that watch. What do you think about this time period for LA Knight?
I mean, LA Knight, after beating Oba Femi, I don't think there's many guys that could beat Oba Femi. If he goes into that gauntlet and wins, I wouldn't be surprised after his performance tonight.
I agree.
I mean, speaking of performances tonight, can we talk about Bianca Belair, what she said on Miz TV?
Well, look, I'll say this as someone who was live at Money in the Bank in Los Angeles. What Bianca did was distasteful, in my opinion. Austin, I know you've done some things in your career that you had to do to get a point across. But when it comes to completely taking away the Mrs. Money in the Bank contract, one of the staples of the women's division, mind you, what is next for Naomi?
Well, damn, son, she's not going to face a pissed off Bianca Belair and a pissed off Naomi. You know, they got to face off. A lot of hatred between each other. I heard Bianca Belair say straight up that she hates Naomi. She hates Naomi.
I mean, you know how much
and she has a lot to reveal.
Ruined her cash-in? She literally ruined her Money in the Bank cash-in. Do you know how much I'd hate her as well? I'm surprised Naomi ran off at the end of the segment. If I was Naomi, I would have been beating Bianca until they had to pull us apart.
Rufus,
well, damn, Bianca Belair sure did make an escape. We'll have to see what way are they going to do to contain each
Naomi.
other.
She ran. It's quite clear that Bianca, she has a bit of a rent problem in her head, and well, Naomi's living rent-free in the head of Bianca Belair, the EST.
And after that assault, we saw Naomi chase after Bianca as she ran into the backstage. I don't know what's going to happen from there, but not anything good.
It's definitely quite the predicament in the women's division, but it tells you how desperate these women are to get that big opportunity and to really shine in that spotlight. Only time will tell what's next. But what else is there to talk about other than we are 2 weeks away from SummerSlam and things just in one night, all of this has occurred. It left me speechless at the commentary desk. I couldn't believe what was going on.
I mean, you're forgetting, honestly, one of the most important parts of the show, the interaction between Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns at the start of it. Roman Reigns saying he's going to watch the dominoes fall, and him talking about why he let Sami Zayn win the Money in the Bank contract. You know, I feel like we're kind of missing such an important part of the show. You know, Roman's talking about watching the dominoes fall. We watched it happen tonight. We're seeing alliances start up. We're seeing people getting opportunities. I really think tonight was the night where we're starting to see everything start to fall in place.
I agree. Without a doubt, this company is going through a turf war, I would call it. We're seeing factions being born. We're seeing people being grouped together because they understand if you want to survive in this world, you got to find your alliances to fight your enemies.
Well, damn, son, you're right. It's kill or be kill out here in the WWE. You know, you got alliances between Drew McIntyre and Oba Femi. Who knows? They could add more to that. You've got, you know, partnerships, it seems, between, we've got Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, maybe more of the Usos, who knows?
Hell,
could a bloodline come back together?
Do you think that we could see, and this is just quite a reach, I suppose, CM Punk has quite disdain against Seth Rollins. I don't want to make any out of this world predictions. But could we see some sort of temporary alliance? I mean, this is, again, a different kind of WWE. This is a turf war. We're witnessing different areas of the WWE being utilized, from the women's division to the men's division. Something could happen.
Well, damn, yeah, anything can happen in the WWE. That's what it's so famous for. But, I mean, you look at it like this, right? You've got people coming from behind, breaking each other's necks, aligning with each other, trying to do what they can. What? Well, now what are they going to do? What? Well, they're going to come together. What? Show some of that ruthlessness. What? That aggression. What? The attitude. What? The whips and ass.
Well, we've reached the end of the show. We've had what we had to say. I mean, I'm still in disbelief what we witnessed in tonight's episode of Raw. It was a big way to come back after an off season. Things continue to heat up towards Survivor. It's survival of the fittest heading into SummerSlam. I was about to say something else, but hell, who knows what could the landscape be leading to Survivor Series for all we know. Things are picking up quick, and in just one episode, all things have happened in the past. As we continue to lead towards a future, anything can happen. We've seen things that defy expect the unexpected, and only time will tell what's next on the lineup here in WWE. We want to thank you for tuning in for a post-episode of Raw. Gotta figure out what to call it. Austin, do you want to say anything else? Sophie, Rufus?
Well, I gotta say this. You know, like I always say, if you're gonna make these alliances, you gotta remember the three letters I always say. DTA, don't trust anybody. So damn well you should know this right here. Drew McIntyre said he was gonna go kill Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. They get into his business, they're gonna be tough to kill. But Drew McIntyre and Oba Femi together, they might be able to do that. Who knows?
And speaking about the future, make sure to tune in on Friday night for the post-talk about SmackDown Live.
Oh, I'm ready for SmackDown.